Hi Stampers, it's Gigi with StampFUNatics, and I have this really cute Give It a Whirl card using our Sweet as a Peach stamp set. And it's just the cutest little card because you can just whirl it and swirl it like this and have all these different sayings, or you can have pictures. And I'm going to show you this set today, but stay tuned. At the end, I'm also going to show you about 3 other stamp sets that I used with these same dies. So first I'm going to be using, well, let me do this before we start. I wanted to tell you and remind you one more time about my May-June special. We have a minimum $50 order that you place in my store, ordering anything that you like, and that's before tax and shipping for May or June using my current host code, and I've changed it to this one. And you qualify for a free mini holiday catalog that I will ship to you. So you'll have it for August 1st when the mini holiday catalog goes live. That is the new one that's coming out with all the seasonal stamps and everything that we all love. And I'll also send you this cute little gift bag that has some little goodies in it. It has some of our designer paper and some embellishments and things that I wanted to share with you. So just so you know, that ends the end of June. Thanks. Okay, so what we're going to be using today is Sweet as a Peach, and this is the stamp set. And I did a video on this and showed you how you can take your stamps, since Stampin' Up! Now has the impression of the stamps there that you know at a glance which ones are missing out of your case. Love that. But if you notice, they're all backwards. And so I went and switched them so that you can look over here and see what the saying is and then go ahead and pick up your stamp. So that if you have missed that one, just go onto my YouTube channel at StampFUNatics and you'll see how I did that. Okay, then we're also going to be using the peach dies. And there are numerous dies that just cover all of the flowers and the peaches and the vines and the leaves. And if you purchase these together, you save 10%. You can purchase just the stamps and just the dies if you want. Then we're also going to be using the Give It a Whirl die set. It comes with 2 full sets of dies for you to cut out. And I've got some put away for our project today, so there's even more than what you're seeing here. But you have different windows if you want to notice. There is this kind of a half scooped one, which I used in one of the other cards I'll show you. You have a circle, and then you have hearts. So you can change up how you want your little window to be. You don't always have to just do the circle. So that's another set. And then I also used in this card today, I'm using the Stitch So Sweetly dies. And we've used the top 2 big ones for the picture rather. So let's go ahead and put that over here and we can get started on our card. Now, I've done some of the work, so I just want to take all this out easily. And this is a piece of our thick basic white cardstock. Then I've used some of our peach designer series paper, and this is one of the dies from the Give It a Whirl set that I went ahead and cut out already. So once I run that through, and I did this at about 4 inches across and about 6 down, so I didn't have too much waste. And it stitches around the edge here, and then it also makes your little loop here is what you need for your little twirl later. So I'm gonna have that already cut out for you. Then there's this piece, and I did on a piece of our basic white, and I just went ahead and cut that out. As you see, it makes the 3 panels that then you can stamp with your sayings. Now, something I wanted to show you that I do, just to make it easier on myself, I take this while I still have it with the die, and I just kind of lightly just pencil that V. So when I go to stamp, I'm going to know where those areas are. So that's a little tip that I do for that part. All right, and then let's see. I went ahead and cut Old Olive for my larger piece and a piece of our white for the inside smaller piece. So I've already got those 2 pieces cut out for us. So let's go ahead and put that aside. And then I also did this cute little scallop that I'm going to put on the outside of our circle once it's cut. And it does cut this inside out and also this trim. Don't throw this piece away because we're going to use it. I'm going to show you what I do to make my little circle twirl so much easier. All right, so, and then I have this little piece that is our double arrow that I went ahead and I have not taken it out of the die yet because I didn't want to lose it. So I've already cut it, but I'll take that out when I'm ready to use it. And then I wanted to stamp our leaf for our peach. So let's go ahead, and I'm using Calypso Coral ink. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's for the peach, and I'll do the peach in a minute. I want to show you the leaves, which I did in Old Olive. So the paper's in Old Olive, and the ink is also in Old Olive. So you just go ahead and let that release. And then we have a die that cuts that out for you. You're just going to layer it over like that, run it through your machine, and my whoops, camera is falling. Okay, and then you'll have a piece like this. So that will be our leaf for our peach. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stamp our peach. And I'm using the Calypso Coral, like I said. So let's go ahead and stamp that. And I just kind of put it in the middle. Give it a minute for the ink to release, and you get all this nice shading. And that's done by the stamp. It's not that I didn't stamp right, it's just the shading of the peach. Actually, it even makes it look a little juicy, I think. Okay, so now I have this little leaf that I wanted to add, and I'm gonna use, let me get my mini glue dots. And I'm just going to put it right into the peach like a stem would be and have it like that. Now I'm ready to glue these two together. So let's go ahead and run some glue. And I just want to drop that down. Make sure I kind of have it even. That's why I like the glue. I can still shift around. That looks about even, and then press down. So we'll put that piece aside. Okay, now let me close up my glue. We want to stamp our sayings next. So I've got Have a Peachy Day, and all this will be done in the Calypso Coral again. And we're just gonna put it, I think there's a little hair there. Hang on a minute. I guess it's a little scratch on my, okay. And then we're gonna turn it. What did I say next? I said, let's celebrate you. So we're gonna put that right in the middle there. And then we have It's Your Day. So we're going to turn it one more time, and that'll be my third saying. Okay, so once I've finished stamping, I'm just going to take my eraser and just erase those little lines. Okay, so the next part that we want to do is we're going to add our little brads, and these are in the annual catalog. They are, let's see, frosted finished embellishments. I'm not sure. I think this is an old pair that I had left. There are some square ones, but it doesn't matter which type you use. We want to use the circle die, and if you see the little hole right here, I'm going to put that up against that, and I'm going to run it through my machine so I have the saying open. Okay, so this is the part that came out, and you're left with your hole. So now I'm ready to put right in that little hole my brad, and then my saying, and you're going to see it's going to line right up. And then I'm taking this little piece that came out of the center of this, and I'm just going to take my hole punch, and I have one that is it is a 1/16 of an inch. Just use what you have. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it in the center there. It's okay if it's not perfectly centered, but if you like it, you can mark it. And I'm going to loosely put that in. and close up. Let's get some more light there and close up our prongs. But you don't want to make it real tight, okay? You want this to be able to move pretty easily. So now I'm going to take my Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to put one on that side. And this extra little piece just helps it to turn a lot easier. And then I'm going to put one on the 4 corners, because this is what will attach to our card base. Okay, and let me go ahead and take these off. This little Whirl set is so fun. Makes great cards, fun for kids, adults. I just love it. I'm using it for like everything. And you'll see at the end, like I said, when I show you all the different cards that I've made with this. Okay, we're gonna take our card and center it. I believe that's probably good. And when you get it where you want it, go ahead and just press down and make sure it spins, which this is spinning great. And now to hide this, I'm gonna put this little scallop piece on top. So I'm just gonna put a little liquid glue on there. Again, so I can kind of find where I want it. I'm not gonna glue the whole thing, just kind of the corners here and there, so it'll hold. Just put that right over the circle, kind of center it. That's why I like the glue, because you'll be able to just put it right around, shift it over if you need it. And look, see how it hides the brad? It's perfect. Okay, now we have this little arrow that I was showing you that I went ahead and cut out. And I'm just gonna poke it out, my little scoring poking tool. Okay, and you'll get these 2 size arrows. Okay, this one and that one. Okay, so you have a big one and a little one. We're actually not going to use the little one today, so I'm going to put that aside. Maybe I can use it for another project. And now you have this that turns 2 different ways. I want it to turn towards where I want it spun, so I'm going to point it that way to show them. And I'm just going to take a little bit of my runner tape, and let me get my little pad here so I don't, that way. Okay, so I don't get this glue. And I'm just putting a touch of glue, as you can see. It's not a lot, just a little. I can manipulate it around so it doesn't show. And then I'm just going to point it towards, see that? So they know that's where you need to start spinning, okay? All right, and now we're ready to put on our peach. So I'm gonna use dimensionals again, because I did all this part flat. I have some room to pop it up a little. Let's get that off. And if you haven't gotten this set yet, I mean, the dies are just worth it. They're just so worth it. Okay, let's get rid of all these things and let's center that. Let's see about there. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, and then you got your spinner all ready to spin. The only thing I'm doing is, because I'm making this a birthday card, is I'm going to use the happy birthday stamp that came in the set. And I'm going to do it in Calypso Coral again. And I'm going to go ahead and just stamp that. There. And that's it. It's done. Isn't that the cutest? I mean, it is so impressive. So I want to show you, now this is the one I did with the peach set. So let me put that with this set. But I did more. Okay. Let's do Back on Your Feet. And I have this one. Hope you're back on your feet soon. And ouch. This is great for somebody recuperating. Hope things get better soon. All right, and look at the cute little turtle. And then I just stamped Get Well Soon. Okay, then we had the Whiskey Business. This is adorable too. This I used for Father's Day. Being a dad is whiskey business. You've got the little lemon peel, and you've got the little drink on the ice. And then inside, I just put another piece of this paper, and I also added another of the drink inside and said, cheers to you. So again, another cute one. I used the white this time for my little arrow and the Whiskey Business stamp set. And for my last one, I have the Turtle Friends, this cute set. And it's time to celebrate. Love that. The cute little bird with the hearts. Spin it around. You've got the little turtle. And the other little turtle. I just thought this is so cute. And you've got all the hearts there with the love. Time to celebrate. And in here I just wrote happy birthday. So I have a couple birthday cards all set and ready to go. And that was with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. And I'm not done. I'm still going to go and use some more to, let's get that glare out of there, to look at the rest of my sets and see what else I could spin, because you can take almost any of your sets as long as they have pictures and sayings and make them into these spinner cards. So if you liked it, please comment below and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and click the bell and you'll find out the next time that I shoot a video. Thanks and have a great day. And if you need any of these products, please shop with me at StampFUNatics.com. Use my current host code, and this set alone, this bundle, will qualify you for my free catalog and also for my free little gift bag. Thanks and have a great day.